Hello, trade thirsty students. This is Price Healy at BigTrends.com with your market outlook here for this Monday morning, August 26, 2019. Really wanted to talk about the futures here because they were down hard last night, continuing the concerns about the extended and prolonged trade war as President Trump had ramped up the tariff percentages on China on hundreds of billions of dollars of goods. China, of course, responding and retaliating. So looking like things are headed even lower there when it first opens down. But actually, you can see there was some, after we'd seen some pretty good breakages there on Friday, there was some positive divergence setting up here in tools like the CCI, the yellow line there, showing we weren't making a new low. If anything, we're finding a little support there at that first pop down around 28.10 on the E-minis. And you can see that this is a September E-mini future. So as we climb up, technically percent R was in a bear trend, and that didn't end until we broke above this high, which happened in the wee hours about 3:30 this morning. We broke that 28.43 resistance here at about 28.53, and now we've run up to 28.73 right now. You can see we're in a short-term slight uptrend on the percent R in the intraday charts. 28.63.5 looks like support. We're holding that. If that has a 30-minute close below 28.63, I think you open up the chances that we'll test back to 28.40 or so on the intraday charts if we break under 28.63 on a half-hour basis. You can see on the longer-term chart, though, this is a pretty healthy. We've come back into the 200-day moving average. We actually tagged it intraday 28.11. We got to 28.10 there on that first spike this last night on the overnight futures. But bottom line is that this is usually a longer-term area where you want to consider buying into the averages. So that's why I wouldn't get too bearish here for more than just the next perhaps retest back down towards 28.40. I think in the bigger picture, this looks like a pretty good longer term buy area. But, you have to kind of get through the fact that we're going to see more tariff news coming out of Trump and China while they're over at the G7 in France. Bottom line is that, expect some chop here today. Expect the markets are still going to be searching for a bottom, but essentially 28.40 is a pretty good risk reward level to be putting on a intermediate trade back up to the resistance target, which for me would be around 2,900. That's the side of this 20-day average, 2,906 actually, but downtrending. So I'd expect 2,900 to be the best case on the upside in the next week versus down around 28.40 with perhaps a chance to 28.20 that we could test that. I don't think we're going to see this low that we saw this last night probably tested, but close to it maybe could happen. So expect to want to buy the dips, sell the rips, kind of a trading range market here. We'll be looking to do the same at BigTrends.com across our various alert services. If you got any questions, give us a call at 800-BIG-TRENDS or drop us an email anytime over to clientcare@BigTrends.com, and I'll hope to see you again at the start of next week. Trade well.